Hi everyone, Eric Carter here, and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Motorola G. Now I am very excited to actually test this smartphone out. One of the reasons being is because it's got really good specifications for what is essentially a really low budget end smartphone. And as you can see, this is the 8GB version, and in the UK you can get this for about £135 for the 8GB version, or 16GB version will cost you £159. And boy, that is a really great price. For in the US, it's about $200 for the 8GB version and about $230 for the 16GB version, something along those lines. Now, one thing I'm gonna say here is I actually picked this up for £100, and this is actually a gift for my mum, by the way. Well, this is her first sort of smartphone. She's very a novice to any kind of smartphones, and this is the first smartphone she's actually going to be using. So, me personally, I'm going to wait for the next Nexus phone until I get my next upgrade for myself. But let's give this a look. So, what I'm going to actually do is I haven't got any pocket knife or anything yet, so just like last time, I'm going to have to use my keys in order to actually cut the tape off of this. But first it says, yeah, it's got some Gmail, Maps, YouTube, and I say a quite nice looking box, although it is incredibly small. Like the smallest box I've ever got for a mobile phone. And that is saying a lot, as I've reviewed many mobile phones. So let's just cut this tape off right here. Okay, so that's that side done. And I think we should be able to get into the box now. And first we're welcomed with this. It says to remove the back cover of Moto G, press the center and grip the bottom edge, lift up from the bottom, so it tells you how to get into it. Your guide, so this is obviously from Tesco, so they're telling you how to sort of get all that up and running. So this is a SIM card Tesco. We're going to try getting this unlocked though. And here is the smartphone itself. Now one thing I'm just going to do is just put my white balance on automatic because it looks like it's getting a bit dark. Okay, so let's take the smartphone out. Okay, you know, I'm actually going to just do this. Come on, get out. There you go. Wow, whoa. That's actually got a very nice weight to it. I thought this back would probably be cheap, but no, by no means is it cheap. It's got a very nice feel to it. Wow. I'm very impressed so far, my first impressions. Okay, so let's open this up. And it is a very budget-end smartphone, so I'm impressed what we got with the specs anyway, so you don't need too much here, but you've got a full-size USB and a micro USB connector in there. Use any kind of plug, and then there you go, you're able to charge the device, although I think a plug would have been nice as well. And you got Moto G, let's get started, and Safe Smart Protected. So that's pretty much everything that's inside the box. I'd say this is the least I've seen in any kind of box for any kind of smartphone, but this is totally justified because of the price, because already you're getting so much in the smartphone, you wouldn't even expect to get this kind of quality on a smartphone of this price point. So let's actually, is there a sticker here or something? I assumed this was a sticker. Let's see. Okay, you know what, we'll try dealing with this in a short while. Let's just look at the back. So yeah, that's a 5-megapixel camera with an LED flash, and there's a speaker right there. Motorola, look over here. And you'll all notice that this has a very striking resemblance to the Motorola X, which was a great smartphone. It had a Super AMOLED display, whereas this is an LCD panel. And you also got a front-facing camera over there, and a earpiece for when you're making and taking calls. Microphone right over there, and a micro USB connector. And also the screen, this is something that's very impressive. It's actually got a 720p panel, and yes, it is LCD, but a 720p screen nonetheless on this kind of price point smartphone really is, like, just boggles the mind how how you're going to be able to get this kind of quality on a smartphone of this price point. I'm going to turn the smartphone on now, and let's see, while it's getting off, I can just get this off. This is actually not easy to get off. Let's take a look. Okay, let's peel this off. There we go. Ooh, that looks like a very nice screen. Okay, English United Kingdom. What's also great about this is pretty much running a stock version of Android. We'll sign into the Wi-Fi later. Skip. Accept and continue. Got Google. Yes, but this is my mom's. She hasn't yet. Make it Google, not now. You're all set. Later. Okay, so we're into the Android experience, and wow, that's a very nice colourful screen. Let's see, can I pull down to it? Yes, you can. This is the stock Android. That was not even full brightness. Wow. This is a very bright, you know what, this is a very bright screen, and even though people keep saying, yeah, the viewing angles are not great and stuff, I'm more than impressed. Normally you have to make a big sacrifice when you have a phone of this screen size, but boy, it's very responsive, and I really do like the quality you're getting here. So it's giving you all these Android hints and tips, which is really good. Let's look at the app drawer. And yeah, we know the drill. Let's say, wow, this is really responsive, guys. This really is very, very responsive. And again, even I've reviewed many budget smartphones as well. They don't come close to this kind of responsiveness. Got a Tesco logo over there, which I'm not too impressed with, but we should be able to remove that. From what I understand, let's just pull this down and go into the settings. From what I understand, even though you're getting this from Tesco, they've for some reason modified the ROM. Now let's take a look. System version. Yeah, as you can see, if you look at the system version, it's got a Tesco in the codes there. So basically, yeah, there are ways of actually, I've actually seen, there is a way of actually getting this to the stock ROM to get rid of the whole Tesco kind of operating system. And as you can see over there, it says Tesco over there as well, so that pretty much does say that what they've done. And yeah, what you can do with that is you don't have to root or unlock the bootloader or anything, and you can just put the stock ROM on here, which is great. How fast this will get updates, I'm not sure. Google bought Motorola out, so they should be able to bring updates to this much quicker. And when you take into account this is pretty much stock Android you're getting here, that means that, yes, they should definitely be able to get to it quicker, the updates. Let's go back to the settings, let's see which version this is running. I'm pretty certain it's Android version 4.3. Yes, it is version 4.3. Keep tapping, you'll get the Easter egg. It's Jelly Bean, and what we know from Jelly Bean is it's very responsive. But so far I'm extremely impressed with the performance here. The screen is very nice and vibrant. Let's take a look. You can even see there's like hard to notice any pixels on the screen. So yes, I am extremely impressed with the smartphone. A 1.2 GHz quad-core processor inside here. That is just unheard of for a smartphone of this price point. Really, I'm very impressed. So I'm looking forward to giving this phone a test, and then I'll bring you guys a full review. So, thank you guys very much for watching. This has been Eric from ecartman12.blogspot.com. Please thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see all of you next time. Take care.